Yeah, ever notice recent halos around the sun? Apparently there have been a whole bunch of them recently in Maine.
Meteorologist Christian Bridges joins us to break down that and other optical phenomena you may be seeing in the skies recently. Good word, Christian.
Good morning, you guys. I know, and Todd just mentioned this, the contrails from the plains. This also kind of plays into this. We have these high-level clouds that move overhead. We can see these really cool optical phenomenon. You may have noticed if you were outside yesterday, there was actually a halo around the sun, at least at some point during the day. Of course, a halo, just a circle around the sun. This forms when we have high-level cirrus clouds, which are the highest level clouds we see in our sky. And of course, they're composed of ice crystals, and that is a big part of the reason why these form. So, not just talking about the halo, of course, the circle around the sun, we also can see sundogs a lot of times when we have these cirrus clouds over the sun. Of course, a sundog is those little points of light you see on the right and the left side of the sun in this image. I actually took this picture in early March in Portland. Also, we can see arcs. Really hard to see in this image here, but on top of the halo, there is actually an arc there. I'll have a little bit of a better picture of what that would look like coming in just a second. So, how does this form? Well, the sunlight hits those cirrus clouds, or those high-level clouds, which again are composed of ice crystals. And as the sun hits those crystals, it is refracted and bent at a 22-degree angle, and it creates this optical illusion of these points of rainbowy light that we see as sundogs. And depending on the angle of the sun, that has an implication of whether we see a sundog versus a halo or an arc. And we can see all of them at once in the sky. Here's an example of a whole bunch of different phenomenon. There's ones that are more rare, ones that are more common. You can see the arcs. You can see the 46-degree halo. I will say the 22-degree halo is the most common one we see. 46-degree one is pretty rare. You can also see tangent arcs, peri arcs, all sorts of cool phenomenon that we get when we see these high-level ice crystal clouds over the sun. So most commonly, you're going to see a sundog or a 22-degree halo. You may rarely see an arc and very rarely see all of those other cool phenomenon, the peri arc, the halo, or a tangent arc. So when we have these cool high clouds over the sun, be on the lookout for some of these phenomenon that we can see in our skies. Live on the deck, Christian Bridges for News Center Maine.